Today is April 11th, 2024. It is a little, I think, different situation with our team. We became a hybrid team with merging three different groups, the Prahlada group, Ramana Maharshi group, and a part of Yogananda group. We chose our animal as a eagle to represent the eagle as a spirit animal for us. And we'll be sharing some insights with reference to how the eagle represents us from spirituality and some other aspects as well. In this, actually, Koti Master will be sharing the symbolism of the eagle and some context related to the eagle. Followed by Pragya Ma'am, spreading some awareness with reference to the religious context. Master Gautami will be sharing some insights towards the journey of the eagle. And then followed by Master Sekuntala will be navigating us towards the dreams, the relevancy to eagle symbolism. And finally, Aruna Madam will be coming in to conclude the topic with eagle characteristics in dreams. So this is a brief agenda for us to go forward. So let's look at the first topic, which is the symbolism of it. So when we talk about eagle is considered to be the king of birds. Eagle has a lot of unique characteristics and which symbolizes a great learnings for us. In this group presentation, we will be illustrating some of the noticeable characteristics and symbols associated with the eagles. And let's move on to the next slide, which is the liberation, freedom and liberation. With reference to symbolism of freedom and liberation, we can take a look at, when we take a look at eagle closely, eagle is probably one of the few living creatures that live twice in a lifetime. When they are about 25 years old, their beak and feathers grow heavier, and they are not cooperative for hunting and flying anymore. At this point, the eagle flies to a very high pitch of the mountain, and in the peaks of the mountain, it punishes itself, breaking the beak. A new beak grows automatically in few months, and then the eagle then tears off its feathers, heavy feathers, and starts a new life from there on. This illustrates us the courage, strength, and the fighting spirit to overcome all the struggles and weaknesses the eagle has to go through to live for the second time. And it starts a new life again from the new start again. In the similar way, I think when we look at the eagle very closely, we also need to break our weaknesses and barriers that are associated with us to propel and progress into our spiritual path. There are a lot of barriers that block us from moving forward. We have to transform ourselves from this materialistic world to connect to our higher realms of the consciousness. Okay, so this symbolizes the thing. Then when we go into the courage, I recollect some of the stories from our Puranas. One of the best examples is the Garuda's birth itself in Hinduism. Most of you are already know the story of how Garuda has born. But we take a few minutes to remember how Garuda came into this world. In Hinduism, Garuda's birth signifies the freedom of liberation for his mother and from the slavery. I will brief the story in few sentences. It's a long story, but I will try to take few sentences here. Rishi Kashyapa gave boons to his two wives, Vinata and Kadru. Kadru has opted for 1,000 powerful Nagas, while Vinata asked for 2 sons. Kadru cheated Vinata in a bet and made Vinata as her slave. Upon negotiation with his brothers, they reached to an agreement that they will be relieving Vinata from slavery upon receiving the nectar from the heaven. Garuda went to heaven, fought with all the powerful devatas and defeated all of them, including the Indra, and liberated his mother from slavery. Story closely, the story symbolizes the righteousness, the moral and ethical grounds, commitment, loyalty, selflessness, strength, freedom from earthly attachments, inspiring individuals to rise above the worldly concerns and embrace the spiritual assertion. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. We can also see that from the above story from the previous slide, we all should learn to inculcate righteous power and moral courage to ourselves. Then let's move on to, I think this is the last slide. Yeah, I think that is the last slide. As a conclusion to the assertion of symbolism topic, let's compare some of the characteristics of the eagle. Eagle has lots of similarities like humans. Eagle lives for 28 to 70 years. Eagle takes about 12 to 15 breaths per minute like humans. Eagles can fly up to feet higher in the sky and yet see the tiny creatures on the ground, and from such a high distance it can hunt the tiny creatures. The eagle can take oxygen even in a 10,000 foot high level, and it has a unique character of taking oxygen while exhaling the air out. Eagles can travel up to 20 to 40 miles per hour speed. Similar to eagle, we should cultivate and seek the guidance of our higher self towards the spiritual progression and overcome our weaknesses with proper vision and clarity points us towards the progressive path in our spirituality. With this, I will hand over to Pragya ma'am to give us some insights into the eagle symbolism across the religions.
Okay, sir, can I ask you to make one addition here?
Yes, sir.
See, make it not just clear vision, make it sharp vision.
Sharp vision. Okay.
The reason I am saying that is one word that you people have missed out about the eagle is the focus.
Yes.
Right. So if you said clear and sharp vision, it will indicate the necessary focus. Because it spots its prey and doesn't lose sight of the prey till it has achieved its goal.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good observation. We'll make a note of it. Okay, Pragya ma'am.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. So we opt eagle as the spiritual animal or the animal totem. Yeah. This slide we will talk about eagle symbolism across religion content, and eagles has the ability to soar to the heights that other birds merely dreamed of. In Christianity, it is the eagle is the symbol of Christ, resurrection, and divine protection. Eagle is a powerful animal totem that offers lessons about looking to our life closely in order to see our life from a broader perspective. In our Hindu tradition, The eagle as Garuda is the Bahana, the mount of Lord Vishnu. It symbolizes courage, loyalty, and divine grace. In Buddhism and Chinese traditions, eagle is the symbolization of noble virtues such as courage, speed, and fearlessness. Eagle is the vehicle for the spiritual enlightenment and divine connection. When we see eagle in our life in terms of dreams or in spiritual experiences or the coincidences, it means it's the time to look inwards with a careful eye and allow our heart to guide us. Eagle as a yes, sir. Next slide is highlighting of spiritual narratives. Eagle as a spiritual animal is a very strong messenger. Eagle is considered as the king of the bird. It is also known as for its speed, strength, and martial skills. Eagle also symbolizes as the celestial power of light over dark. Eagle is considered as the king of the bird. It is also known as it is also very famous for its speed, strength, and martial skills. Eagle is a very powerful bird and has a very long beak and large wings. His strength is legendary and he is considered as a symbol of righteous power. Eagle symbolizes the celestial power of good over darkness. Eagle also symbolizes for vitality and power with their feathers and large wings. Also represents speed and greatness. If in the stories, if we put eagle spirit in our life, or if we consider eagle as our spirit animal, it means we have to ready to accept all the challenges and put our fear aside. That's it, sir.
Thank you, Pragya ma'am. With that, I think I will invite now Gautami ma'am to share some of the insights of the journey of the eagle.
Thank you, Koti sir. Thank you, everyone. Greetings, sir. Today I'm going to take you the journey of the eagle and a few characteristics of eagle. So, whenever you come across eagle in our life, we have to understand that there is a new initiation has started. What is that initiation? So we are going to in a process of spiritual journey. So it's a new beginning. How we are going to start the journey with more courage. Eagle stands for courage, determination, and pursuit of excellence. So we are in the path of spiritual journey with these qualities and with a strong conviction we are in this spiritual path. So we have to understand that whenever we come across eagle in our life, it is an indication that we have started a spiritual journey with more determination and strong conviction with courage. The second quality, ma'am, can you slide this? Change this. The second quality, we have to understand that it's a transformational journey. What is the transformation? How we are going to transform ourselves? So whatever conscious we are currently, we will rise our higher levels of consciousness with more self-awareness. So we observe what we are going to. Eagle inspire us to rise from high levels of consciousness and with more self-awareness. So we will understand this characteristics more in next characteristics part. And ma'am, can you change the slide? Next, ascension. So we have to understand that eagle symbol also symbolizes for ascension. It serves as a powerful reminder for human potential. So we can use our full potential. We have to understand whenever we come across eagle in our life, we have to understand that we have more potential in ourselves and we have to utilize that power with full energy and conviction. And we have some earthly limitations, but we have to embrace that new infinite possibilities and we have to transcend the journey. Next, ma'am, can you play the video? We all know how the eagle catches the prey, but I want to watch it again so that you can understand the characters, what I am going to convey the next. Ma'am, can you play the video? It's
that
few
they can
seconds
never
video.
see coming. The
Oh,
bull-headed
indeed.
eagle.
Ma'am, can you pause the video here? Yeah. Whenever we see the eagle, it sees from far long. It has a sharp and long vision towards its prey. Whenever eagle comes in our life, we have to understand that while enjoying the present day life, we have to plan the future needs, life goals, and strive for them with full focus. Whenever we have seen the eagle from it will see from a long eyesight. It has very sharp and keen eyesight, and it will seize from far and it will jump directly into the spray without thinking twice. It will focus the food with very keen focus. It has a long vision. Whenever we have seen the eagle in our life, we have to understand that we have to see that vision. Even though we are in the present day life, we have to plan, enjoying the present day in life, we have to plan for the future needs, life goals, and strive for them with full focus. Ma'am, can you play it again? Stop there, ma'am. Ma'am, can you stop there? Yeah, ma'am. When you if you've seen in the video, it has come from the far and straightly went into the spray and scoop it away, and it has started flying again. So if you see that, you have to understand that if you are never given a wish without also being the power to make it true. So we have to understand it that if you are if you have an inner wish, we have to focus and get that wish to be fulfilled. So eagle symbolize that focus. So whenever you come across eagle, we have to understand that we have to be so much focus on the current wish, and we have to work on it, that it is in the path, and we need to work with focus. Ma'am, can you play it again? Yeah, ma'am. Next slide, please.
That they can never see coming.
Next slide, ma'am.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, this is another video.
No, ma'am. Same video. But for both the same. So whenever we come across eagle, we have to understand that eagle swoops down swiftly and catch their prey and feed their chicks. Just now we have seen it, right? So whenever we come across opportunities in life, we don't need to wait for too long and think too much about it. We have to seize the opportunities immediately, because opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, it won't wait for you. So we have to be quick and take the actions immediately. Otherwise, the opportunities will be missed out. if you see in the swooping, it first observes the prey and immediately jumps into the destination and swoops it and jumps again back to the sky. So whenever we have seen that, we have to understand that being able to do things immediately without taking away the opportunity with thoughts and feelings. We think too much and we thought so much and we did nothing. So a doer never says anything. He takes action. Can you move the slide, please?
Let's watch the full video.
Yeah. Uh, if you see that, we need a doer, not a talker. So whenever we come across eagle, we have to understand that we have to be a doer. So we talk much and we do nothing. So eagle symbolize for action. So it will start think once and act very swiftly. So we have to understand that we have to think immediately and seize the opportunities and uh, do the action immediately. So we should be like a doer, not a talker. So in Telugu, one quotation is there. Most of them know. తాడి తన్నేవాడు ఉంటే వాడు తల తన్నేవాడు అని ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆల్సో the same thing is translated, but I don't know exactly convey the same thing. One kicks the rope and the other kicks the hat. If you have ego or pride within us about us, what we have doing, we have to think about the quote that whenever we are thinking that we are bigger or sharper than others, or we are doing much more than others, we have to think that there is another person who can do more than us. So eagle also symbolize that we should not be pride about ourselves. It also symbolize that we have to be maintain our pride, ego in moderate way. We see eagles, whenever we see eagles, we have to understand that it represents vision and focus. Whenever we come across in real life or meditation experiences, dreams, newspapers, books, or in TV, are frequently and constantly, we have to apply this eagle wisdom. Even though eagle has so many characters, we have to identify for the current scenario and your current spiritual status where to apply and what quality you have to apply. We personally has to do our own research and implement those characters. Those characters is when we come across this eagle. So if you see frequently in your dreams or in meditational experiences, or if you see in newspaper or books or TV shows, wherever we have seen eagle twice or thrice, then we have to understand that we have started some new beginning, and we have to implement certain qualities of eagle, and we have to check which quality is needed for the current scenario, and we have to implement it. So can you go back to second slide, ma'am, where we have played the video?
The previous slide.
Yeah, not this one. One slide. Yeah. So we have seen that eagles spooks with grace, so free and catching dreams. We have to catch the dreams like waves at sea. No time to wait. Just spread your wings, chase your dreams, let your heart sing. So we have to understand that seizing the opportunities is at the right time, at the right place. Eagle symbolizes. Ma'am, go back one slide, please. Back. In life's journey, we have to understand that eagle sees from skies so high, planning ahead than fly. In life journey, let's be wise, dream big, reach for the skies. So we have to think in a higher dimension, higher vision, and act according to the situation. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Gautami ma'am. That is so insightful of sharing so many tips with us. So with that, I will invite Shakuntala ma'am to come and share some of the dreams and the very interesting topics about what we envision from these dreams. Shakuntala
Okay,
ma'am.
let me add something here.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Go back to the video,
Video. Yes.
the first one.
First one. This guy.
Okay. Now, as it is just about to catch the fish, right? Did any of you experience anything while watching?
It just got it seamlessly without even
No.
focus.
It was laser
I mean,
focused.
what
actually.
I experienced, interestingly, was that it had diverted all its energy to its feet.
That's
Yes,
correct.
we're in position to catch.
Yeah. No. So it is that aware of its capabilities. And which
That
one
they
to
can never
focus
see
at which
coming.
point in time. Just watch that.
Yeah, this guy.
Now, just before this, the way it opens its claws, just see that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one.
And the moment it puts it into water, it has changed its focus. That is what I experienced while I was intently. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, I am pausing it just for the effect
Yeah.
there.
So, do you see how its energy focus, you can see its expression, which is showing you that it has done its job. It is now to proceed into the next one, which is flying away. So that is the extent to which we should be attentive is what another characteristics that I am specifically finding.
Head angle is also changing immediately.
Yeah. Beautiful
Within a-
video. Whoever caught this, there's so much of lesson for us. And Gautami, good job.
Yeah, Gautami ma'am shared the video.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, let's proceed.
Yeah, Shakuntala ma'am, let's navigate us through the dreams at this point.
Thank you, Koti sir. Thank you, Gautami ma'am. That was a beautiful video. Right. All right. I'm going to focus on the dreams part of the eagle and the meaning of its presence in the dreams. These are captured from. Can you all hear me? Okay.
There is some echo you're hearing.
Yeah. It's not. Let me take out the. All right. Is it better?
Yes, sounds better.
Right, yeah, these are captured from 10,010 Dreams book. That's a reference book here. So we just captured as is, but I would say I think any dream, as we had discussed previously, right, depends on one's life situation, what's going on, and how you would like to interpret. I think it varies from person to person. I wouldn't think like you want to take the meaning as is from the book and kind of try to relate and get scared or be nervous or be happy one or the other way. It just kind of maybe some symbolic representation one should take. I would think personally, right? Because some of the points what we captured here are kind of guiding thoughts, I would say, right? How seeing the eagle means to a person. In the book, there was a mention about how the same dream can be can be interpreted depending on if you're rich, poor, man, woman, age wise or location wise, and what's happening in your life and so on. So here is the first bullet. If you see the eagle sitting like how we watched in the video, right? It's sitting at the edge of the rock before taking off. If you see that, it's saying, the book is saying, it's very auspicious. It reflects that something good is going to happen in one's life. That if you see, that kind of situation with the eagle in the dream. The next one we have is the when you see a calm and a focused eagle, uninterrupted flight, it says. That means that there's like a smoothness. It symbolizes some positiveness and progress in whatever work you're planning to do and whichever goal you're working towards. Something positive significance there. The next one we have is eagle settle on head, where in the dream you see the eagle is sitting on top of the head, which notes here some negative interpretation here, right? The next one is riding on eagle's back. If someone sees similar interpretation here as well, again, right? Either riding or sitting on the head means some negative aspect here. And also it says riding on eagle's back may symbolize protection and guidance for the less privileged. So they just kind of interpreting different angles. The next one we have is threatened by eagle, which indicates there's like some kind of trouble. Maybe you're forcing and you might want to be cautious of, be mindful of your activity. The next one we have is, if someone sees, a lady sees giving birth to eagle, that means you'll have the baby with the leadership qualities or warrior qualities. The next one is the dead eagle, which is kind of symbolizing the fear of loss here, or fear of freedom and or self there itself. So there's a lot of content around dreams. We've read quite a bit. Koti sir pulled the important topics from several books which we read through, and we also read the online content around dreams, around the characteristics, and how each religion or civilization over the millennia interpreted and used eagle symbols and eagle dreams. How many countries have eagle as their symbols, and I mean it's just kind of a good learning from my perspective, I would say. So I just kind of thought, apart from dreams, as we were looking at the video, going through the content, it felt like it just maybe how do we apply this in our meditation or spiritual journey, right? How the eagle is able to balance, right? As Chandra sir noted, how it's focusing its energy on the legs. At the same time, how it's balancing its wings. Did you all notice that? It just like has balance to land and then take off as well at the same time. So I read through where it's known for one like eagle eye means like all seeing eye, which is like it's focused, but at the same time it's trying to balance. I think it's not only with the eagle, with any animal. I think as we were going through this material, I felt like how connected they are with the nature, how balanced they are through this panchabhutas, what do you say, like the 5 elements. For example, if you take the eagle, as it flies into the air, it's trying to balance, touching the sun, that heat, the air, and then, still keeping its focus. It's observing what's happening in their surroundings, but at the same time, it's like undivided attention focus on its goal. So as we go through this inner journey, I think that kind of focus may be required. So visualize that eagle as you sit for your meditation. Say, where do we point our focus as it does, right? Maybe through that inner self, through that Atma, just, and balance the surroundings and the life and home and rest of the equilibrium as we go through this journey. So that's kind of few things I just wanted to add, how we all should learn from the eagle, balance, be part of the nature and achieve our goal here. So I know I took a little bit more than dreams here, but I just want to share my learnings and what I felt as we were going through this exercise. And one aspect I also wanted to mention was how do we apply this as we talk to our patient gods, right? So some of these aspects, we can refer to them to do the reading and get inspiration from the books, and also, apply some of these aspects of not only eagle, any animal, anything that's coming out of nature. How do we learn from them and grow, right? So I think that's kind of my learning here, and along with some of the learnings from dreams here, I'll hand it over to Aruna ma'am. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Shakuntalaji. That was a beautiful explanation and your perspective of how we can relate to the characteristics of the eagle. So moving further, the interpretation into the symbolic meanings of eagle in dreams. Eagles symbolize freedom and unity. In dreams, encountering an eagle can signify a longing for freedom from constraints or a desire for unity and harmony in one's life. The presence of an eagle may indicate a strong connection to the divine. It suggests that the dreamer is spiritually attuned and receiving guidance from the higher realms. Eagles embody strength and abhaya, which is the Sanskrit term for protection and fearlessness. Seeing an eagle in a dream may represent inner strength, courage, and the assurance that one is protected from harm or adversity. Overall, encountering an eagle in dreams often signifies a call to embrace freedom, deepen spiritual connections, and harness inner strength to overcome challenges. In dreams, eagles serve as allies in the spirit world, guiding individuals through their spiritual journeys. They symbolize a connection to higher realms, and they act as messengers offering wisdom and support along the path. Eagles represent the presence of eagles reminds us of the power of life and the importance of embracing it fully. Encountering an eagle in dream can often signify an awakening of spiritual consciousness. And it also promotes the spiritual guidance. It resembles that with our true seeking for spiritual purpose, we would seek enlightenment. So overall, eagles in dreams serve as powerful symbols of spiritual guidance, life force, and awakening consciousness. Other than this, there are many other characteristics which are like, trust and surrender. Eagles are known for their trust in the winds, to carry them, and their ability to surrender to the flow of the nature. Similarly, we can learn to trust in the divine and surrender our worries and fears, allowing ourselves to be guided on our spiritual path. Adaptability. Like we see, eagles are adaptable creatures. They are able to thrive in various environments, like Shakuntala ma'am said. So, how we can relate to it is we can learn to adapt and evolve our practices to meet the changing needs of our spiritual growth. They have focused vision. So just as eagles have keen eyesight, we can cultivate a focused vision in our spiritual pursuits, staying true to our goals and aspirations despite distractions. And there is also a quality of eagle, that is embracing change. Eagles molt and renew their feathers regularly, symbolizing the importance of embracing change and renewal in our spiritual journey, letting go of the old patterns and embracing the new opportunities for the growth.
I think 99 or 30.
These are the characteristics which we can imbibe in ourselves, learning from the eagles. So, in conclusion, our exploration of eagle symbolism and spirituality has showed us the profound significance across cultures, religions, and dreams, from representing strength, courage, and freedom to serving as messengers in spirit world and embodying the life force and spiritual consciousness. The eagles resonates deeply with our spiritual journey, and we have uncovered its presence in spiritual texts, mythology, dreams, and various cultures worldwide. Before we conclude, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to every one of you for your patience and attentiveness throughout this presentation. And it's been a beautiful journey and honor to share this with you. I would also like to thank our wonderful team for their support and collaboration, as well as our mentors for their valuable guidance. Thank you for this opportunity to present this. Thank you, everyone.
So you can stop recording, I think, at this point.